I just bought the Ultimate Fibre, second day drinking it. Do you think it'll heal my endometriosis? Once again, Lana, if you use the search bar at the top, or you look at my reviews on the website, or even go on my YouTube and then go on the reviews playlist, you'll see people that have helped with endometriosis. There's Amy O'Connor. She had endometriosis. She's a female health expert, and that's she used the Qenda to fix her endometriosis, because endometriosis is obviously can be like scarring around all the female area, like ovaries and stuff like that, but it can also be scarring of the intestines. And yeah, she's got a great story of how the Qenda fixed her. And obviously, I had all the scarring in my intestines as well from having Crohn's disease. Um, Basically, how I believe we get scarring in the body, you have too much toxicities, and then when got too much toxicities, your body first makes inflammation to try to deal with that. Then when the toxicities have still been present and the inflammation hasn't fixed it, then the body makes ulcerations. Then when the toxicities are still present and the body hasn't fixed it, it then goes to scar tissue. So it's just points along a spectrum, basically. So what we need to do is get rid of the toxicities that's creating the inflammation and the scar tissue in the first place, which is what Qenda does. It cleanses that out. And then it also, it's got like slippery elm, marshmallow root, licorice root, and they're like the three best herbs for healing a damaged intestinal lining. So with regards to endometriosis, and scar tissue and stuff like that, the Qenda's been amazing for me. Amy O'Connor's done one with endometriosis, and I'm not sure if we've got any other reviews on endometriosis, but basically when you've got too much toxicities in the body, first creates inflammation, then ulcerations, then scar tissue. And that, like, you can see that in women as well, because they're like, the way I see it is like you can get polycystic, excuse me, it's just a plane landing near us. The way I see it with women, it comes as like, first shows as inflammation, then it goes ulcerations and cysts, which is like polycystic ovaries, and then if that hasn't even been caught, or the inflammation and the toxicity is still present, it then goes to like scar tissue. So then you can have scar tissue on the ovaries, and the same process happens in the intestines. An example of that is I started off with like IBS, which is just inflammation of the intestines. Then I went to ulcerative colitis, and then I ended up with all scar tissue building up in my intestines because the ulcers and the toxicities have been there for so long. I actually had a narrowing. I only had 10 mil. The scar tissue had built up so much in my intestines. I only had 10 mil where the poo could go through, so it was very painful, and obviously that's all gone away now, which is fantastic. And and so basically people start off with like IBS, then it goes like ulcerative colitis and Crohn's, and then the doctors said, oh yeah, you're a lot more likely to get bowel cancer now. So the way I see it is just points along a spectrum. So do I think it'll help with your endometriosis? Absolutely, Lena. So follow the recommendations that I put on the information sheet that comes with it. And any other questions, you know where we are. I'm really excited to hear your results.